The BFL after-school programs offer students a passport to the future by engaging in activities like dance, computer literacy, and cultural arts. My guests right now, please welcome Artistic Director Vivian Watt and Vice President Miranda Walker-Jones. They're going to be here, or they are here. I can tell you're here.
We'll stay for a minute.
Would you stay at least 10 minutes?
Okay.
All right, now that I've messed all that up, let me get to this. BFA, which I mentioned in the beginning, stands for Better Family Life. And Miranda, maybe I'll start with you. Can you just give me a little history about what Better Family Life is and how it started in St. Louis and what you do?
Sure. Better Family Life is a 35-year-old plus agency that was founded by Malik Ahmed and his wife, Deborah. They were founded out of a cause to try to help with urban and African American families, to help to stop the cycle of intergenerational poverty. Really, that's why it was started. And with that, we have cultural arts programs so that we can make sure that people know where they come from, their historical relevance. We have housing programs. We do mortgage refinances, first-time homeowners classes. We have Missouri work assistance, and we have other workforce development programs for adults. We do community outreach, which I'm sure people are familiar with when you see the "we must stop killing each other" or "we must start loving each other" signs, our de-escalation centers, Peace Fest, which is coming up this weekend. And then there's us, the Youth, Family, and Clinical Services Department, and we do after-school programs, teen pregnancy prevention, summer camps, soccer programs, you name it. If there's something out there that we can do to help bring urban families and African American families to realize their empowerment and give them great, proactive, positive things to do, that's what we're here for.
Vivian, I know you more as an actress and a dancer and that sort of thing. So how long have you been connected with Better Family Life, and how do you fit in?
Well, I'm the artistic director, and in saying that, I'm also the licensed after-school director, so I teach the youth. And when I say I teach the youth, they are a performance academy, so they performed all throughout the city, a number of places. So you're talking about a group of kids between 5 and 16 years old who come to our after-school program 5 days a week and on Saturdays, and they practice drama, dance, percussion. When I say dance, we're talking about hip-hop, jazz, a little tap, a little West African, some Caribbean, some musical theater. Right.
Are you going to demonstrate for us?
I could if you really wanted me to. Don't make me.
Only if you guys dance together.
I'm kind of curious, but how do things like this solve problems like poverty, intergenerational poverty?
Well, first of all, the most dangerous time in America is between 3 and 6 o'clock, because you have children that are getting out of school, they don't have parents at home, just finding something to do in that gap.
So that's when a young person might make a bad decision.
That's when you make the bad decision. So having after-school programs to fill in that gap are vitally important. And these programs, teaching empowerment, we have workforce programs, is making sure that we stop that cycle. We are very, very much involved in getting kids to college, getting their parents, meaningful jobs so that they're not, continuing the cycle that they've had generationally with poverty.
You must have an interesting perspective, Vivian, working with these kids, and you're right there in the forefront. You're seeing if it's working or not, right?
Well, when you say you see if it's working, in order to do what these kids have done in the last 3 years and be at all of these major events where they perform now, they have to have discipline, dedication. But I teach the 4 Ps. That means they have to respect property, the persons, the programming, and their own selves. So it's really interesting, the dedication, commitment. And when you're talking about us doing chess, those are critical skills.
Which are?
Chess. We teach chess in there. CHESS.
Really?
Chess tournaments. Yeah. Do you play? I play.
I was in the chess club in high school.
See there?
So it's been 5 or 6 years.
Okay. But it helps with the critical thinking skills and everything else in that holistic approach. It's not just kicking your leg.
Well, now that St. Louis is the chess capital of the world,
Absolutely.
right?
There you go.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, how do kids people get involved in your program? Do you look for them? Do they find you? And how do you reach out and let them know that what you've got going on?
I think it's a little bit of both. We have a website, betterfamilylife.org, bflyouth.org. They can call us. Our home is on 5415 Page Boulevard. But also, what Vivian talked about with those dancers, the Kumba Youth Performance Ensemble, they're everywhere. They just performed recently at the International Festival which was huge, and 2 of our young people were on the cover
On
of
the
their magazine and on their posters.
yes.
So they're all over the place, getting the word out about our programs and
Well, I
being
think
our
you have
ambassadors.
7 after-school programs altogether, and maybe we can talk a little bit more about that when we come back from the break.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. And maybe we'll have a dance performance?
Yes.
All right, we'll see. We'll work on
Okay,
that.
Let's do that.
Stay with us here at STL Live. We'll have more with BFL and maybe some dancing after this break.